luckily. Kristen is here right now, kind of quiet here, but you found some activity elsewhere, not too far away.
Yes, just a couple of nights ago, in fact, a lot of snow hit parts of the Pacific Northwest. Not necessarily here, but you get to Idaho and take a look at what happened here. People waking up to a sound of a very loud crash as snow brought down some of these floating homes, some of them nearly capsizing from some of this really heavy rainfall and snowfall. It was a mix, so it was this really heavy slushy snow. And so it brought down some of these homes there. And neighbors said that they have seen homes tip like this under the weight, but and usually once some of the snow clears out, they pop back up again. But it was just so bad this time, they're going to have to actually send divers underneath and get some air pumped in to try to get them to come back up again. So some damage done out that way from a lot of snow. And the reason why it was so heavy is because we just don't have that really cold air mass in place like we did with the last big snow that moved on in. We have high pressure dominating us now, so that's kicking a lot of the snow out even farther east, mainly in Montana now. But milder weather building in under this high as all the cold air gets diverted well to our east. So temperatures will stay pretty mild for this time of the year as we go through the rest of this week. By the time these next couple of systems move on in, we will see a bit of a drop in temperatures, and so that will mean some mountain snow for us, with the snow level dropping to around 5,000 feet as we head into the weekend. The big story for us right now here in the Portland metro area and throughout the Willamette Valley up into Vancouver metro too is this fog, this very thick, dense fog. There's really limiting visibilities out there right now, and so you want to be careful if you're out on the roads for the rest of the night and that morning commute too. 43 degrees right now. Temperatures will stay fairly steady as we go through most of the rest of this evening. Winds are staying fairly light, and that just keeps that fog in place. Visibility is at 1/4 mile at the Portland Airport at PDX, but it could be even lower across parts of the metro area depending on where you are. 1/4 mile from Kelso down through Scappoose, Vancouver getting in on it. Hillsborough was at 0 earlier, at 1/4 mile now there. 0 at Salem and Corvallis, so it's just going to be kind of back and forth as we head through the evening, with those visibilities staying pretty low and the fog staying pretty thick as we head through most of the night. So fog continues to move on in. Temperatures in the low 40s by 11 p.m. We'll try to make it down into the upper 30s for our very overnight lows, so our very lowest temperature we will see by the time we get to tomorrow morning. But we're going to keep the fog around, and then we'll see it try to clear out a little earlier. Not the only ones here in the valley seeing it. This is a look at Astoria earlier this morning. Taking a look at this time lapse, you can see how we started out with fog, then we got the sunshine going, and it was really nice. The clouds kind of rolling back in as the sun goes down, and we'll continue to see the clouds move in, watching for some fog there, but I think even more sunshine in store for you tomorrow along coastal areas. Temperatures in the 40s. These were the highs today thanks to that fog you got east of the Cascades, and temperatures made it into the 50s for Bend, and we're in the 40s out toward Rome, upper 40s, mid 40s for Burns, and then out there now temperatures of course starting to drop into the 40s across much of central and eastern Oregon, and then we're still in the 50s actually for coastal areas. Tomorrow highs in the low 50s. I think we'll clear this fog out a little bit sooner tomorrow with some more sunshine moving in, and so that'll help give our temperatures a boost. But this will be mainly for the northern Willamette Valley because the winds are going to be picking up through the gorge. You can see they're very light right now, so that helps scour out some of the fog there. Meanwhile, we could be dealing with that fog a little longer. We have those advisories in effect until at least noon tomorrow, all the way down through Salem and into Corvallis, and again up near Vancouver as well. So areas of dense fog through Wednesday morning. The gorge will help. Those winds will increase there, and that'll help clear some of the fog for the northern portion of the valley. And then as far as rain goes, we're staying dry all the way through most of this week. Friday, some moisture moves in. Some of this cold air will try to push in to bring that snow level down to 5,000 feet, but the deepest cold air going into the weekend and even into the early part of next week is going to stay well to our east, so temperatures here will stay pretty close to where they should be. Taking a look at Bend, we'll see mainly clear skies there tomorrow. For coastal areas, we'll see some sunshine once we get through the morning. Highs in the upper 50s. Some spots may try to hit 60. I-5, early fog, and then trying to clear things out slowly from north to south. Central and eastern Oregon, topping out the low 50s for Madras and Bend, with a nice day in store for you. Through the gorge, winds pick up, 15 to 30 mile an hour winds. 7-day forecast for Portland. Low 50s tomorrow, and then down into the 30s tomorrow night, and then partly sunny Thursday. Mainly cloudy Friday, though we may see a few showers late in the day, and then watching for that slight chance for showers over the weekend. I think the better chance for any rain will come on Sunday. But even at that, it doesn't like we're going to see a big washout anytime soon. It's just going to stay kind of quiet around here for a while. The fog, the big deal. Be careful driving in it, you know.
Let's watch for that in the meantime. Thank you, Kristen.